finally returning to finish off the NES series. I did 1 through 5 so far, and in fact I did 5 probably about 6 months ago or something, maybe even more than that. So what do you say we cap it off with the 6th game in the series? Mega Man 6 came out in 1993 in Japan and in March of 94 in North America. Which is funny, it's one of the last games that was ever released on the NES. And I was kind of sort of claimed it as my my Mega Man game because it came out the same year I was born, and so few NES games came out in 94, so I always got a soft spot for Mega Man 6, even though technically it was made in 93 though. But yeah, kind of a silly thing though. But yeah, you got as far as story goes, you got Mr. X who comes out of nowhere, but I mean, come on, we all know it's Dr. Wily. I mean, he could have dyed his hair black or something or whatever. I mean, just look at him. It's Dr. Wily. What's different? What's different about him apart from the sunglasses, though? I mean, just come on, Capcom. So usually, whenever I play Mega Man 6, I start off with Flame Man. His stage is in an oil field, so probably one of the easier stages. It's kind of why I've always began with this one. But as far as the gameplay goes, I mean, it's the same as crap. Oh, this dude's kicking my ass. The mechanics are all the same in as for all the Mega Man games. Of course, 4, 5, and 6 have the charge, and the 3 through 6 have the slide. But the weird thing about this game, though, is that the slide is works a little bit differently. It's kind of strange. I'll show you in a little bit. Just gotta get this guy out of the way. So whenever you slide, you can't jump out of the slide, because whenever you try to jump, he just sort of freezes. And it's very bizarre. You have to like wait for the actual slide to end before you can actually jump. Very strange about this game. I don't know why they decided to do that. I mean, why fix what ain't broken, right? I mean, it's can be kind of a pain, but you know, you kind of get used to it, I suppose. It's not something that I've ever actually really died because I've forgot that you couldn't jump out of a slide. So it's not a huge deal, but it is something to remember though whenever you're playing Mega Man 6 on NES. But yeah, as with all my streams, like I've said before, this is really more as like an archival gameplay sort of thing. I really don't expect a whole lot of people to actually be watching me live. It'd be cool though if people do show up. Oh, crap, I didn't want to do that. It'd be cool if people would show up, but you know, it's not a big deal. I'm really doing this as just sort of a gameplay archive type of video. I haven't played Mega Man 6 in a little while, honestly. Haven't played probably in a couple of years, honestly. But as with all of my Mega Man streams, though, there's not gonna be no save states, no rewinds, no passwords, and hopefully no game overs. But I'm probably gonna die here though, because I don't have that much health. So here's Flame Man. What you're gonna want to do with this guy is, of course, dodge those flame bars that come out of him, which I'm doing a terrible job of doing. And he kills me. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've played through this one. But now we got an even health bar though, so be a pretty easy match. At least I would hope. Crap. Come on. Ooh, that was close. There we go. 1 down, 8 to go. But yeah, like I said though, I don't know what Capcom was thinking with this whole Mr. X thing. I mean, if they really wanted to disguise Wily, I mean, hey, they could have framed somebody like in 4 and 5. They did, he framed, Dr. Cossack in Mega Man 4 and Proto Man in Mega Man 5. But, here they're just not even trying anymore. I mean, you can tell it's the end of the NES's life, so they kind of just, put the story on the back burner. But really, I mean, the story's not really a huge deal anyway, so... But it is just kind of almost ironically silly how comical this, the story is with, Mr. X and all that. I'm gonna just try and get this one up here. Really hate these kind of jumps because you'll might end up hitting the ceiling and falling into the ooh, that was close. Hitting going into the death pit there. It's actually one of my favorite songs in the game. Oh, come on. Oh, and I got the power adapter, which is really useful for breaking blocks like this. Yeah, in this game there's no rush head or rush coil. You have these rush combinations. You got the power adapter, which gives you this like these I'm not sure what this is, but you charge it though, and it's a pretty powerful shot, even though it's really short range. And the jet adapter lets you hover in the air for a short time, which I'll show you whenever I get it. Try and... there you go. And then these, little ice walls can just be broken down with the, what do you call it? The flame weapon? Oh, got an extra life. Get extra life. Oh, and by the way, gotta give a special shout out to my boy Vicente Yante, good friend of the show, and he's always been supportive of my stuff. So here's a shout out to you, Vato. Go check out his channel, Vicente Yante. I'll have the link in the video description. He's a big Mega Man fan, just like I am, and oh, it's always a good time. I did a stream on his channel, we both did it together, of Mega Man X, and that was a lot of fun. We really got to get back together, and I'll let you all know next time that happens. I was trying to do it a couple of days ago, but Thanksgiving was a really busy time for us. Okay, power adapter. I'm about to die again. Oh crap. About to die again here. I'm super rusty on this. But I do have four lives somehow, though. I mean, they just, I think starting with Mega Man 4 or 5, they just really poured on the 1-ups. Oh, and another thing that's really odd about this game is that, whenever you shoot the Mega Buster, it just has the regular pellet sound. There's no actual blasting sound whenever you shoot out the fully charged Mega Buster, so it's a little unfortunate. So just things like that, and the story and the charge, it just kind of makes you think they really want to just get this out the door before the NES is done. But I still love this game though. It's still a really good game. nonetheless. I'm about to die again, too. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to play a little bit better from here on out. Hopefully not die. Luckily, he's not as dangerous as, Oh, crap, I'm all out of, I'm about to be all out of the flame weapon. But you know, the criticism about this, and, I mean, justifiably so, is that you can really just use the Mega Buster on majority of these bosses. Oh, crap! Ah, didn't jump fast enough there. Almost had him, though. But yeah, a lot of these you can really just beat with the Mega Buster, though. I mean, they really could have made the Mega Buster probably like a little bit less effective against the actual bosses themselves, and just make them as effective as it is with regular enemies. And it does kind of take the point away from the weapons a little bit, but I still use the weapons though. They are fun to use. There you go. That is 2 down. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my laptop just to make sure everything's checking out fine. Okay, yeah, everything's good. Be a real shame if I get an hour deep and all of a sudden there's no audio or anything. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna use the rewind feature for this because that was really stupid of me. Okay, now, like unless it's stupid stuff like that that I wasn't paying attention, I won't be using the rewind feature, like for any depth or anything. And so here's Plant Man, which is a really, I mean, what's scary about a plant? What's threatening about a plant, you know? I mean, unless it's maybe poison ivy and you get a rash from it, I guess that's about the best a plant can do. Or at least maybe a Venus flytrap, I guess, or something like that. Like a really big one that it can actually, like, harm you. But yeah, it's very strange, some of these robot masters. Ooh, that was close. Cool song, though. And then we got the, got Eddie here, even though I don't actually even need that. And it can't even, there's no ladder here, so I can just do the reset trick with Eddie to get a different item. Is that like is that a Gutsman tank or something? I'm not even sure what this is. It's like a gorilla type of thing, I guess. Ooh, that was close. I almost slid right into that. And, let's see here. No, I got everything filled up. Weapon-wise. Oh yeah, be sure not to hold the jump button on that part so that you don't hit the spikes. Oh, come on, respawning enemies. Get out of here. Oh, and that's right, the flame weapon is actually really useful for the gorilla tanks. I'm just gonna call them gorilla tanks. I don't know what they're actually called. Yeah, the flame weapon is really strong though. Oh, come on. And as I said before, no rewind for me. At least not on deaths. I don't roll that way. We're gonna go old school with that. The way Capcom intended. The way Inafune intended, I guess. Which, I mean... No shame on using it, though. I'm not saying I look down on anybody that uses it, but... For me personally, I have no use for it. These games can be pretty difficult. But, I've been playing these games for... a very long time, since I was a little kid, so... I do like to think that I'm pretty darn good at these games, so I don't really have a use for these kind of things. Also, these flowers, pretty cool. They actually, those flashing things are actually like little energy pellets. So it's pretty cool how Capcom incorporated that into the design of the flowers. Oh crap! Oh my god! Oh, I don't know how I dodged all of that. And then we're at the end here. There we go. The freeze weapon is what works best against Plant Man. Just jump over his shield. And then fire away. Oh, and by the way, while I'm destroying Plant Man with his really repetitive fighting pattern, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys, and coming up on Christmas real soon. It's crazy how fast this year's been going. Like, I cannot even believe we're at the end of 2019. Going into the new decade. Pretty exciting, I must say. Like, I feel like every year it gets a month shorter is how I've always kind of been seeing it. So Plant Man goes into Tomahawk Man. And the thing about Tomahawk Man is there's 2 boss rooms and you gotta pick the right one in order to get the beat letter. Which I will show you as soon as I get to the room. It's always been one of my favorite stages. The music is really cool, and I love the, sort of the old west setting, cowboys and Indians and all that. Even though kind of a part of me feels like, you know, maybe this might raise a few eyebrows nowadays with the whole, stereotyping with the, Tomahawk Man and all that, but, I mean, come on. People get so easily offended by everything now. Including a lot of people from my generation. Which are the millennials, pretty much, so. It's kind of a shame that that's how it's been going these past few years. Got a 1-up. Thank you, Eddie. And, did I get the rush? Yes, I did. I got the jet adapter. I love the sunset too, though. It's really cool. Unfortunately, though, we're not gonna see it because you can't see it from up here. And so you just hold the button and you just float. It's really cool. I love the jet adapter. It's really fun to use. You know, for all the I guess shortcomings of this game with the slide and with the Mega Buster and all that, this is a pretty cool addition though. The jet. They brought this back from Mega Man 7 and actually combined it with the power adapter, so you get the super adapter. And speaking of Mega Man 7, well, I don't know when I'm gonna stream that because I'm actually not as familiar with it. I've beat it a few times here and there, but I'm not super familiar with it either. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the actual... Oh, you gotta get right on the edge here. And I'm gonna switch back to the jet here, just in case. I'm pretty familiar with the Robot Master... Oh, that was close. With the Robot Master stages, but not as much the Wily stages, because that's a really tough Wily Castle. We get the only appearance of Proto Man in this game, giving you the energy balancer, which allows you to not have to switch out to any weapon in order to fill it up. You can just fill it up being regular Mega Man. Here, yeah, I'm gonna use the jet adapter here. And yeah, I had to go back because the way up, you went to the wrong boss room. You won't get the actual beat letter if you go to that boss room. So once you get the energy balancer, backtrack here, and then go up this way, and you'll get to the right boss room. And there you are. Plant barrier. Now you got to be careful with the plant barrier because you have exactly enough energy to defeat him. So you don't want to get you don't want it to get hit by his flying tomahawk or like his those hair things he shoots out. Oh, that was very close too. That went down to the wire. Also really cool about the about Mega Man 6 is the weapon screens or the little demos you get. It's pretty cool. What I don't like about this weapon though is that it kind of goes in an upward trajectory. So it's a little, you gotta really time it and like really aim that weapon. Which yeah, that was the right one. I was confused for a bit there. Like, was it Nightman or Yamato Man? But it's actually Yamato Man, so I got the right one. This is definitely one of my favorite songs in the game. I love this song. And speaking of Yamato, what the heck is a Yamato? I never figured out what a Yamato was. I think it's like a Japanese cultural thing, like a lot of other things in Mega Man. So we're going to use the power adapter here. And I think the frog thing is another like cultural thing, like the frog robot that you'll see in a bit here. Get out of here. Pretty funny how he did that. But I think in the next screen we're gonna see the robot thing, the frog robot, yeah. Can't even hit him with that. Oops, wrong one. What the heck? Oh, it's the eyes. I was hitting the actual cannon for some reason. Shows you how rusty I am. Gotcha! Alright, and yet another E-Tank. So yeah, how many 1-ups do I have too? I still have 4 1-ups and 5 E-Tanks, so really, I mean... People say a Mega Man's pretty hard, but honestly, I mean... You get a whole lot of... At least in the last... Probably the 3, 4, 5, and 6, you get a lot of 1-ups and E-Tanks, so... I mean, they're definitely beatable. I mean, maybe 1... I'll give you Mega Man 1 is pretty tough. There's no E-Tanks, and the Yellow Devil's really tough. But, these are definitely beatable, though, for sure. Sure, a lot of people say how, these games are, like, Nintendo hard and all that. I mean, I think Mega Man 1 is, like, really the only one that I would consider Nintendo hard. And even then, there's, like, a pause trick to bypass that. Now, personally, as you've seen with my live stream of Mega Man 1, I didn't use it. And, oh, this is the right one, right? I can't even. Kind of drawing a blank here, but I think this is the right one, though. I really hope so. If not, then we'll go back and get the right one. I feel really silly having played this a lot of times and getting the wrong one. Got him. So I guess it's the aiming's not too bad, because he jumps a lot. So I can just aim the tomahawk towards him. And from here you get the the Yamato Spear. Oh, and it was the right guy. The right room, I mean. But the Yamato Spear is really not that useful, though. And then following that is Nightman. So, just gonna get this 1-up here, just get another 1-up. I don't know if anybody here watches Silent Rob, but one of his reviews of this game, he says this looks like Liberace's castle, which is pretty funny. Oh crap, I hate the short range of the powered up, power adapter. Oh crap! Oh, I'm gonna die here, probably. Oh, that was so close. I'm gonna take this off because you can't slide in it. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. This is bad. You shoot this guy through the wall. I don't even know why they bother putting an enemy there. Here you can either use the jet adapter or just walk it up there. Oh, that was close. These guys just shoot them up whenever they peek out. Oh my god, that was crap. Oops. And I think we're coming up close to the end here of the stage. Oh, well, not yet. Probably not. Gee, thanks, Ed. You could have used that a little while before. But, you know, it's fine, I guess. And these guys, you shoot their glasses off and then just go haywire. Just use the jet adapter to get that E-tank. And then here's these like Metroid type of things. I always thought these looked like Metroids. And here we go. I think it's this one down here. I know for Centaur Man, I'm definitely gonna be kind of drawing a blank as to which room it is. But I'm pretty sure this is the one for Nightman, though. Just gonna switch out to the Yamato Spear. Oh crap, I was drinking some water. That was close. You win. Perfect. Love getting these kills where I don't even get hit. Yep, and I got the beat part, so that was the right room. And apparently it's called a Night Crush. I'm not sure what they didn't just call it a Night Mace. But it is a pretty cool weapon, though. It comes right back to you like a boomerang. And you got Centaur Man here, which is another really cool song that I enjoy. And a very surreal stage for one specific part of a level, which we're gonna come up to in a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, and I guess I should probably talk about a little bit about my recent travels. I went to Retropalooza in October. I think is like sometime in mid-October in Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Actually, in Arlington, exactly to be more specific. And it's always a good time, Retropalooza. I try to be there every year that I can, and I'm there pretty much every year that it's in Houston. Because they have one in Houston, and they have one in Arlington every year. And I've been to every one that's been in Houston, which has been annual since 2016. And this is my second year that I've been at the Arlington one. And this is what I was talking about with the water coming, like being all upside down and all that. It's a very surreal type of thing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, if anybody is in Texas or in the area, you guys should definitely check out the Retropalooza convention. Saw a lot of cool guests there, like the Gaming Chasers, Pixel Dan, and one of my favorite channels, G to the Next Level. Really good guy. The Completionist and all that, those are all regular guests at Retropalooza, so if I want a cool game convention, you guys should check out Retropalooza for sure. I hate this part though with the falling. the falling Metroids or whatever. I think we're right at the end here, too. And I want to say it's the top one. I mean, it has to be right. It's the harder one to get to. Let's see, and it was the Night Crush. And here's Centaur Man. Likes to disappear a lot. Sometimes will appear right on top of you, which is really annoying. I'm not sure what, I mean, maybe I haven't brushed up on the Greek mythology, but I'm not sure what stopping time has to do with centaurs. But it's a good game though, so we'll give Capcom a slide, so. Centaur Flash, and indeed got the beat part, so that was the right room. I'm 4 for 4. And now last but not least is Windman. Before we go tackle Dr. Wily, Mr. X. Now what's really cool about this song is that it sounds like really like triumphant and almost like a what do you call it, like a swan song type of thing. Like you've come this far and this is the end, the final Robot Master and the final NES game. Yeah, I was just letting the music play out for a bit there. Yeah, like I said, it's just like the way I play it is I have this Windman as like the last Robot Master that I get to, so it's kind of an appropriate song. It just feels like such a really final song. It's kind of the vibe I get from it. So how's all's Black Friday been? I got a ton of stuff this year, and actually I hardly got any games this Black Friday, any new games at least. I did go to a Black Friday sale at my local game store, and I got a couple of games there. I got a complete box Star Fox on Super Nintendo. I got Excite Bike 64, and I got Comic Zone on the Sega Genesis. And actually ended up getting it's pretty cool. I ended up getting the ROB parts for a pretty good price. I don't have the actual ROB for the NES, but well, if I ever get one that's ROB only, I have the parts for it now. And that's a really good price. I got the entire Gyromite parts for $25. Which I think they go for quite a bit more than that. It was a 50% off sale. Also got a gold Game Boy Pocket and Atari 2600 Junior. Let's see, With the center flash, as with the, Tomahawk Band, you have exactly enough to defeat him. But as far as, like, actual new gadgets go, I got a brand new TV, finally got a 4K TV for my room. And, what else did I get? I got, I got an Apple Watch, I got an iPhone, and the TV that I got came with the free Amazon Echo, which is really cool. I ended up buying, I bought a smart plug and a couple of smart lights, so, I can just tell Alexa to turn on something and it'll do it. So that's pretty awesome. I highly recommend if you guys can, look into the smart home deals. You know, they got Amazon does it, Apple does it, Google does it, and here's Mr. X here, and I forget who else does it, but it's really cool though. It's like I'm finally living in the 21st century. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. I'm actually working on a vlog for my Dallas trip, which includes a lot of Retropalooza. I've just been putting it off because I've been sick, and also because of like family stuff with Thanksgiving and all that. But hopefully I'll have that out soon. I said I would have it out quite a while ago, but I got really sick. Came down with a really bad cold, so that's kind of how that went. Oh crap, that was close. Heading the spike there. But yeah, this year I hardly got any actual games. See, what I want to do here, because I have such a huge backlog, and last year I did pick up a few games, and which ended up being cheaper this year. Oh crap. Okay. So, like I bought, what did I buy? I bought, God of War 4, the last God of War that came out, for $18, and they have it for $10 now, and I didn't even touch it since last year. It's still sealed, in fact, because I really want to play, I wanted to play, oh, come on. I want to play 3 before I play 4, because I haven't gotten around to 3 yet, and I recently got around to 2, actually. Also got, last year I got Red Dead Redemption 2, I believe. No, that was this year, actually. That was earlier this year, but still, it turned out to be cheaper now than whenever I got it, like, 6 months ago. I think I bought it for 30 and it's 20 now. And there's a few other games like that that kind of ended up losing money on just because I didn't want to wait. So next year I'm definitely gonna try and get maybe a well, I would say Luigi's Mansion, but I want to get that before, like, during October, and that's gonna be way before Black Friday, obviously. See, I don't even know. I can't even think of off the top of my head of what I would want to get next year. As far as Black Friday, so I have such a big backlog, and probably won't be getting into a lot of these games until next year. Oh crap, I forgot all about that. You get 4 1-ups there. So, what's my total here? I have 9 lives, probably even more than that, because I don't think it actually even goes to 10, which, despite it saying that, it goes to 10. See, this is, my brother just texted me. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Yeah, this is just pretty easy. Just hit him with the charged up power adapter. See, I think I got one more hit. There we go. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, here I am. Sorry about that. Had to take a little bit of a... Had to take 5 there for a little bit. Let me just make sure that the audio is still coming in. Let me just make sure that the audio is still coming in. Alright, there we go. We may now continue. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is actually one of my favorite songs in the game. This, the Dr. Rex theme. Let's see, oh, everything's all filled up, so that's good. You gotta watch out for these pitfalls here that are invisible. And these spikes here actually don't kill you, surprisingly. I think they just give you damage, but you don't actually die from it. No, I don't want to test out that theory, but I think I remember you don't actually die from these. Oops. So for this one, why don't we use the blizzard attack? There we go. We're coming up on the boss here. Here we are. And if I remember correctly, for this one, you use the tomahawk. It says silver tomahawk, but it doesn't look silver to me, though. And you gotta just aim it upwards towards that robot thing. Crap! I'm about to die here. I'm about to use an E-tank. I don't use them for robot masters, but I'll use them for actual bosses, though. Alright, almost got him. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it'd be pretty wise not to run out of those because it's kind of a pain once you run out. And then you gotta get another one up here. There we go. And oh crap, I don't think this is the right way actually. It leads you to something else. Yeah, to an E-tank. Which already have 8 of them. Come on. There we go, finally. Yeah, sorry guys, I've been kind of quiet here. Just I don't know, not a whole lot to say. If something comes to my mind though, I'll certainly let you guys know. I mean, hope you guys don't find this too boring. But I also don't want to just completely ramble and sound like a dumbass or something. I think up here you get, oh, never mind. I think it's down there, actually, you get something. I'll tell you something though, actually, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 for the past couple weeks now. And it's a great game, definitely a lot better than 4. I wasn't really too... I wasn't really too fond of 4, to be honest with you. I thought the story was the story was alright, but I thought the controls were really unintuitive. The cars controlled like garbage, and well, honestly, the whole game just felt really unnecessarily dark, I guess. Because when I play Grand Theft Auto, I play it for just the totally wacky, crazy stuff that happens. And it's kind of what 5 goes back to. Oh crap! It's kind of what 5 goes back to. Like you go to like a weed dealer, and then you take a hit of it, and then all of a sudden you're like like in an alien invasion. You gotta kill all the aliens out of nowhere. Or in another one, it's like a clown invasion. You gotta kill all the clowns. They're trying to like shoot at you and all that stuff. Just really crazy stuff like that. And it's a really good game, but man, it just reminds me how much I don't really play long games anymore. It's already been playing it for 2 weeks, and I do work a full-time job, and I just I don't really have time for super long games anymore. I'm barely a third of the way through. It says 33%. And that's well over a month of playing it, and I don't know. Probably gonna give it a break or something. I just wish it had some kind of like a recap system so that you could just come back to it later on. Because I'm honestly, I mean, as good as the game is, I just really can't. I'm kind of getting bored of it, really. Kind of want to move on to something else. I just I wish it was a recap system so that you can like maybe take a month break or something and just come back and you won't be totally lost on the story. Because I checked and it's like a legit 30 to 40 hour game. I'll probably just play it off and on and just start playing some other games on the side or something. Because I really just don't I don't have the time, and I don't really even have the patience anymore to be playing these super long games anymore. Which is a shame too, because there's a lot of really good longer games. And with this thing, you can actually push it with the power adapter. And then that'll stop the, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. But that'll stop coming out now. Oh crap, that was so close. I was about to fall off of that. And here, you know what? I'm gonna indulge and actually get me some of this. And this is actually similar to Mega Man 5, in which all four stages of Mr. X, or the Proto Man Castle in Mega Man 5, have the same song instead of previous, where the first two stages have one song and the last two have a different song. And here we go with the Metroids here. I think this way you actually end up getting an extra life, or maybe an energy tank or something. Oh, it's an extra life. And here, since I don't actually need that energy tank, so I'm gonna just push that out of the way. Ooh, that was close. And, this is, I think this is the, swinging ball and chain, so we're gonna go with the Night Crush. Yeah, I'm about to die, actually. I think it's that weapon. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, it was that one, actually. I don't know why I thought it was the Night Crush. Oh, come on! Well, now I know at least. That was such BS. I was so close to beating him. Crap. Yeah, that was a one-hitter. That's failing. I don't know if you noticed, but he misspelled fail there. Whoa, whoa, go back to that, go back to that. Did you see his reaction? It's like all surprised at like he really couldn't tell that it was Dr. Wily all along. So finally we're at the Dr. Wily Castle. The final stretch of the game. Crap, that was the wrong one. Come on, here we go. Oh crap. Oh man, I forgot. I forgot that was there. That little wall inside. If you can get to it, I think they have like a extra life or something. I couldn't do it though. Oh my god. That's a tough jump right there. You go all the way back too. Jet again. Just skip these guys, whatever. Let's see if I can. Oh crap! Let me see if I can maybe get over there. Yes. All right, here we go. So it worked out in the end then. I have 19, so this doesn't really matter if I get it or not. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, okay. Oh no, I only have 7 lives left. I'm so worried. crap, I don't think it was this one. No, it was over here. Oh, come on, man. There you go. Oh, crap again. Oh, it was so close. Yeah, you really gotta time that, those jumps perfectly there. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for now. Man, the guys from the, from Blizzard Man stage. And here we are, the first Dr. Wily stage. I believe it's a dinosaur robot, so we're gonna use the Yamato Spear here. Crap. Oh, come on. Ah, so close. Yeah, the Yamato Spear doesn't really go into a straight line, so it's kind of hard to aim it. It kind of goes wherever it wants. Crapping him out of it. There we go. Honestly, yeah, the Mega Buster's probably a bit easier to aim it anyway, but at least with the Yamato Spear, you don't gotta charge it. And here's stage 2. This is like the really iced over stage. Oh, there's a heat tank. I don't know why I didn't just use an heat tank on the last boss. So we can actually switch over to the Flame Blast. Because the Flame Blast is really powerful and is gets a lot of these enemies in one hit. See here, we'll do this, and then we can just use the jet adapter to get up there. And here, gonna get this just to refill whatever's necessary. You got these guys again from Nightman stage. And look at, I don't even know what this thing is supposed to be. It's just a cannon on wheels. And switch out to the Mega Buster and just hit it. Oh, you really gotta push it back because it's gonna ram you into the wall if you don't keep pushing it back. I'm gonna use knee tank here actually. Alright, almost there. Just one more. There you go. Got him! And now we're one step closer to putting Wily behind bars now. And I believe this is... Oh, come on! Are you serious with this You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, this is the boss room here. Oh! I hate this fan though. Oh my gosh. There's gotta be a way to destroy it. Let's see, Flame Blast is usually reliable. Let's see if that works. There you go. One hit. Oh, it's 2 hits then. Crap. Finally. Alright, just use the Flame Blast to... Well, it's too tall to reach it with the Flame Blast here, though. So just switch out to the, Rush Jet. And here we are, the boss room. First up on the chopping block is going to be Yamato Man, so it's going to be the, Silver Tomahawk. And there you go. Next up is going to be... Plant Man. Get the old blizzard attack out. I'm serious, his pattern is just so predictable. Yeah, Capcom just really wanted to push this out the door before the NES went away. You can tell. There's a Yamato Spear here. And didn't get hit once. Centaur Man might knock me around a couple of times though. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is the Night Crush. couple of more hits here. Oh, one more hit. Now Windman. I mean, you know it's Windman because there's no ceiling. And he was the Centaur Flash. Oh crap, I used it too quickly. I think Windman and a couple of others were contest entries, and I want to say Windman was the only American-made Robot Master, because the contest winners were all usually from Japan, and I think maybe another was from Canada, but I'm not entirely sure though. And the first guy we started with, and we're gonna use Windstorm on him. And it goes right through the firewalls. It's probably the only time I actually ever used the Windstorm, honestly. Oh, and Blizzardman has no ceiling either on his in his room. Let's see, what was it? Flame Blast, of course. It's the last guy. All that's left is Dr. Wily. Crap. I meant to get that. Here we're gonna use the... Just gonna go with that. And that... yeah, that's pretty useful. I'm gonna use that then. Crazy, there's no Mega Tank here like a Mega Man 5 to refill all your weapons. And I can't actually remember what... Wait a minute, I think this is the last one actually. Yeah, this is it. There's no hidden Wily room. This is pretty much it. Also, that's probably one of the best final boss themes as well. And not time for any tank. Alright, here we go. Alright, final form. Let's do this. Gonna go with the Silver Tomahawk for this one. Oh yeah, that destroys him. Alright, time for Nitik again. Oh great, I have 7 left. I'm so concerned about dying on the final boss. Where is it? Here it is. Can't even find it. Got him! The greatest battle ever. Alright, Dr. Wily, your time's up. Finally, after 6 games, triumphant at last, Mega Man arrested the notorious Dr. Wily and brought him to justice. For one more game at least. When he's broken out of prison by the robot masters in that game. Yeah, the world is at peace for until the next game at least. And that's it, guys. Mega Man 6 and all 6 Mega Man games for the NES. All done. All documented, all on YouTube now. I think one of these, I'm not sure if it was Nightman or Windman that was designed by an American. I think it might have been Nightman, actually, now that I think about it. Daniel Valley. I think that's not like a French type of name, so I think that's a Canadian entry, actually. And there it is, Michael Leader. That's the American designer for a contest entry. Yeah, contestant, I guess. Well, y'all, that's probably gonna do it then. Want to thank all y'all for watching. If y'all got this far. And appreciate y'all supporting the channel and all that. As always, a special shout out to Vicente Yante. Great guy, check out his channel. He also does a lot of Mega Man videos and been doing a lot of Mega Man X videos lately. Also does rants and other stuff on his channel. And should be having that vlog hopefully done, if not this, by tomorrow, hopefully by next weekend, I hope. So happy Thanksgiving, happy Merry Early Christmas. Thank you all for watching, and you guys take care. Yeah, to be continued, so they just completely undid the Dr. Wily prison thing. Alright guys, y'all take care, see y'all next time.